Hello everybody and welcome back to the workbench, where today it is finally the day I can reveal to you a list of what is coming to this year's Uckfield Model Railway exhibition. 19th and 20th of October. 10 till 5. £7 for adults. Accompanied children are free. So remember, this is a good quality show for low prices. I'm going to be honest, there are some layouts I've not been able to find much information for, and although I was told at some point, I have forgotten, so that's my fault, but hopefully you'll be able to get enough information here to say that you definitely do want to come, because it's going to be a wonderful show. If anyone has any information, any links, anything at all about any of the layouts I mention, in the comments down below. Much appreciated. So, without further ado, in alphabetical order, we will have Aerodrome Park. It's a double O gauge layout, and I honestly cannot remember anything about it. And I can't find anything online. If you do know, as I say, comments down below. Let me know, because, you know, I remember it being mentioned as being a very good layout, so do check it out. We also have Blue Ball Summit in Engage, which is Devon in the late 70s and 80s. I do have a link to an RM web thread for this, so that's in the description. Make sure you check it out. We also have Bottom Works Sidings in Double O, which is a BR Blue era South Yorkshire coalfield, and it is a steelworks coking plant. So it's very interesting looking layout. I've seen some pictures. I don't have anything I can link to, but it's there. It does look very good. I would definitely advise checking that layout out. There is Chica Illinois in HO. It's a 1950s Rock Island line serving a small town. It does look, again, it looks very good. Definitely a layout. In fact, all these layouts are worth checking out, if I'm being honest. But none more than the following. I'm going to mess up this name because it's Dutch. It is De Graafstroom. The scale gauge is it's P87N 3.5. Most of you probably won't know what that means, but let's find out if you do in the comments. So that's P87N 3.5. The layout has never been to the UK before, and the level of detail on it is astounding. There is a link in the description to a YouTube video. I mean, you watch that video, this layout alone is more than worth the entrance fee. I've never been to the UK before, so make sure you do come and see it. There is Elcot Road in P4, which is the Croydon area, circa 1988 Fiddleyard Terminus layout. Fen End Pit in SM32, which is 16mm narrow gauge. Again, very worth checking out. It is a Fenland sand quarry. It's a very nice layout. We then have Lambourn in 2mm fine scale, which is 1930s Great Western. And as well as Lambourn in 2mm fine scale, we have Lambourn in P4, which is also 1930s Great Western. Yes, essentially the same layout twice, two different scales. Very, very different views of the station area, I am told. I'm looking forward to seeing both of them. We then have Midland in Bristol, which is O gauge. It's a very nice layout in Midland Railway pre-grouping. Absolutely wonderful, oozing atmosphere. And it's amazing. It's another. There are Again, in the description down below, there is a link to the RM web thread for Midland in Bristol. We have Orford in O, which I have seen described as, and I quote, a beautifully observed slice of Suffolk, but I can't remember what era it's set in. Doing good at this, aren't I? I really need to make sure I write more down next time. Slugworth and Co. in 009. I'm sure some people out there will recognise that name. It's an industrial narrow gauge railway. I've put there is a link to a blog, a few blog posts in fact for that, in the description. We have South Walton, which is New South Wales in Australia in the 1980s, which is, you know, very different to what else we've been seeing here. And then we have Fakenham Tiles, 2 foot gauge 014 industrial railway. That has a link to a blog post about it in the description below that I'm sure you should definitely check out. It's a wonderful layout. And there is possibly another layout coming, but it's not been confirmed yet, so I can't give you any details on that. I can, however, tell you what traders we are going to be having. And I'll be honest, I am reading this straight off the Uckfield Model Railway exhibition website. Link in the description. Make sure you check it out. There will be more details going up on there soon if they are not up already by the time that this video goes out. So traders expected to attend include C&L Fine Scale, track building systems, Coastal DCC, who shockingly do DCC, you'd never have guessed, would you? Dark Castings, we've shown some of their stuff off on stream before. They do a lot of nice little details, very worth spending some money with. DOW Scenics, again, absolutely excellent scenic items. I've got a lot of stuff off them in the past and would definitely recommend the stuff they do. Matthew Cousins, who is a railway artist. I have several of his paintings up above my layouts. They are wonderful. And, you know, again, definitely worth spending money on. There's Morris Models, who are a local model shop to us. Narrow Planet, who I'm sure a lot of you have heard of. For those that haven't, they're, you know, narrow gauge specialist. They do custom etch plates and all sorts of absolutely wonderful products. Plus Daughters, who are N-gauge traders, and you know, they always have a very nice selection of stuff. Rail Books, who are selling rail books, shockingly. Roger Jones, second-hand trader. I'm not sure Roger's actually coming this year, although we will have a second-hand trader in his place if he's not. Roxy Mouldings, again, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of them before. Etched kits in 4 and 7 mil for Southern related stuff. I do believe he's got some Great Western as well. Absolutely fabulous stuff. He also stocks the full range of Phoenix paints at our show, so good place to pick them up. 7 Models, who do some etched kits, the scenic stuff in 2mm, 4mm and 7mm. Wonderful kits. I'm sure you'll be impressed when you see them. Simply Southern, who do custom wagons. I have a lot of Simply Southern wagons on my layouts. You should definitely check them out. I know the owner. He's quite well. He's a very nice guy. Have Squires with all their tools that they sell, and it's always a fantastic range there. He has an absolutely huge stand. Southeastern Finecast, who, well, I'm hoping you remember Southeastern Finecast. Of course, the i3 we are currently working on the live stream is Southeastern Finecast. Fabulous kits. Every single one of them. even if I do cause issues with them with my way of building. But they are fabulous kits, and you should definitely get some. And WM Collectibles, who are, once again, a second-hand trader, I believe. Yes, second-hand traders. Again, wonderful second-hand trader. I do know what one it is, and they are great. So, that is what is to be at the show this year. And as I say, 19th and 20th of October, 10 till 5 both days. It's only £7 for adults, and your kids go in for free. Do come along. And if you do come along, you know, any of my regular viewers, if you are there, it would be great to meet you. So please let yourself known to any club member. I will be there. They will be able to point you in my direction. So thank you for watching, everyone. I shall see you on Sunday for the regular live stream. Until then, bye for now.